What's up, everyone? Doug with Mojo Break here to talk about some basketball. Basketball cards. Basketball's in full swing. Breaks going down at mojobreak.com. Pick your team, random. C-Rads, I'm sure, is going to have a huge mixer coming up, so make sure you check out mojobreak.com where everything's scheduled and everything's guaranteed to break. But I was going through some of my cards that I've been collecting over the last, 5-10 years, and I picked 5 of my favorite basketball cards in honor of the season starting. So I wanted to go over some of these, some of the pop report, and why I like the card. So without further ado, I'm going to go with the current player here, one of my favorite cards. It's a 2012 Panini Crusade Damian Lillard, and it's the green and gold version, so it's numbered to 25, and this one's a PSA 10, and it's a pop 3. It is only numbered to 25, so always going to be a low pop on that, but aesthetically, it's awesome. I remember breaking 12-13, the double rookie class. If you remember, we had the strike, so there was a double rookie class of that year, and just a very iconic card to me because it was like it ushered in the shininess. You know, you had Prism that year for the first time, and the Crusade had a lot of different designs, but the actual Crusade design to me is iconic. And Damian Lillard's from Oakland, just down the street from here, so one I'm going to be holding on to for a while. And he was just named one of the top 75 players of all time. On that Oakland trail here, this card is a Steph Curry Flawless 9 out of 25 with a game used patch. And it was actually bought into it's 13-14 years, so it's the Giannis year, the Giannis rookie year. I actually bought this off of COMC in 2015 for $300. I use COMC a lot for my lower end stuff, so what I'll do is I'll sell a bunch of 50-cent, $1, $5, $10 cards there, and slowly build my way up to buy something like this. Good thing I'm a Warrior fan. I was able to hold on to this because I think ones that now are selling for similar at $7K. So bought it for 2015 for $300. Could turn around and sell it for $7,000, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it. It's on card. It's game used. Very cool card, and go Dubs. We're going to go a little vintage on you. Been buying some of these. I was buying these at the end of November in 2020. I bought about 7 or 8 different ones between PSA 7 and PSA 8. This is one of the better ones. This is a PSA 8 Bird Irving Johnson, 1980 tops. And what I like about this, if you're familiar with this card, a lot of them have a dot on the bottom, and this one doesn't. So got it for $4K in November. And I think a recent one sold for about $6,700, so it's definitely went up a little bit. There was a sale of a PSA 10 for like $750,000. These vaulted up. They actually were, I think these were like $10,000 cards, probably in March. So they've settled down a little bit, but it's iconic because it's got 2 of the top 10 greatest NBA players of all time on the same card, with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson being their rookie card year. Don't listen to Vegas Dave when he said the 86-87 Flair was Magic Johnson's rookie card, because it's not. It's this one. And you also have Dr. J on there as well. So just to add to it, and you can see with the perforated design, some people back then obviously probably who were Larry fans or Julius fans or Magic fans just kind of ripped them apart. So, that devalued the pop report there. There was a lot of single mini cards. I think there is some graded. You might want to check that out too, the mini card graded. But this is it all together, and it's a PSA 8. So it's a high pop report, though. It's at 2,800. I mean, not as high as your Lukas or your Zions, but 2,800, there's probably not a lot more going into the market. So it's another card that I'm going to hold on to for a while, as I remember as a kid watching Magic and Larry play. So an awesome card. Another vintage card we got here that we bought earlier this year. It's 1957 Bill Russell PSA 5. Which is a very low pop at 125. Only 125 PSA 5 Bill Russell. And, I mean, he's got the shorts, an iconic Topps card. It's an amazing piece of art to look at, and it's just one of those ones super rare. The guy has the most rings in all of the NBA. He's got trophies named after him. Celtics, Mr. Celtic in a sense. And, we overpaid for it, I think, at $21,000, but you don't know when some of these are coming on the market. It's also got the new PSA slab, which I think for me indicates, it's not going to be a card that was counterfeit, or the slab's not counterfeit because it's got the newest PSA slab. So felt comfortable at that price. Now, recent ones are selling for around $14K, a few recent sales in October of this year. But I believe this is going to be one that's going to shoot right back up because 10-time NBA champion, very low pop report, and the whole set really. Wasn't really a lot of 1957 tops made. And then my last one is 1996 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant PSA 10. Bought this thing in 2018 for $900 via auction on eBay. Just because, Kobe's the GOAT, one of the GOATs. So I had to have a Kobe Chrome. And our recent sale of this sold for $14,000. So it's definitely a win. Makes up for the Bill Russell loss a little bit. But it's pop is 832 on these. So, obviously Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, modern day stuff. It's Chrome, 1996 Chrome. I mean, this set Chrome led to the reason why the LeBron 2003, 2004 Chromes go for so much, and then obviously that transcended into what Prism is today. So pop report on that, like I said, was 832. And this one, one thing to note is it doesn't look too green. So the Chrome technology back then didn't do very well with the lighting, or if you have it in a storage case and there's a lot of light on it, over time it greens. So if you do pick up one of these or you have one of these, I would definitely keep these in a dark place as the light exposure tends to turn the card green. This one looks pretty good, so I'm going to put it right back in the safe after this video. So, but those are my 5 favorite NBA cards. Make sure you check out mojobreak.com to get into a break. If you want to buy a box of cards or pre-sell a box of cards, you can go to mojobreakshop.com and peruse our inventory. We're already very competitive on pricing. It's tied into our local shop in Santa Clara. So if you're in the Bay Area, you're going to a Niner game, Giants game, Sharks game, stop by the shop. We're open 7 days a week. If not, go to mojobreakshop.com and we ship around the world. So we've got Pokemon, soccer, baseball, basketball, football, all the good stuff. Pre-orders and very competitive pricing. So that's it for now, guys. Check out mojobreak.com and make sure you hit subscribe here on Mojo Break Media. Peace.